fallen in love with myself, and I want someone to share it with me.
This is so cool. Hello. I'm doing a new thing. I'm trying a new thing. That is like the theme of life right now. I tried to doll myself up, so if I look a little tired in the eyes, it's because I am, because so much has happened since the last time I recorded. Starting with location. Location. Right now, I'm in Indianapolis, and I don't even know how to jump into this, but pretty much, I hope I can edit this. Like, I hope I'm on a new recording system because I'm not at home, so I don't have my normal setup and microphone and editing equipment. So, you know, I want to try to just run through this as best as I can without mistakes and flaws. But yeah, let's start with location. So right now I am in a hotel room for work because I got a new job, and I'm here in Indy for training, and the setup is cute. Right across from me is this big window, and outside of it is just highway and like a little pond and grass and semi trucks because I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. But this job is really cool because I'm training to become a flight attendant, and I just think that's so perfect because your girl likes to travel, your girl likes to be on the go and on the road and go new places and meet new people, I guess. I am a little antisocial, but I've really been getting out of my shell. But I say all that to say that a year ago or a month ago, I would not have expected to be here, be doing this. Honestly, at the beginning of the year, I was so lost. The end of the year, I was so lost. I mean, I don't know what's happening. Everything is going so fast. And I really haven't had time to sit and savor anything, or process how fast things are moving and the relationships that I've cultivated. But yeah, I watched church virtually this morning, and the sermon was basically about how comparison is the thief of joy and how we compare our lives to people's, edited versions. And I've never really been the biggest social media lover. Like, I think it's cute when you need some inspiration, want some inspiration. I was like a Polyvore girl. People know what Polyvore was, or yeah, was, because it doesn't exist anymore. It was an app where you can create outfits and just vibes. Like, I like Tumblr, I like Pinterest. I like inspiring apps. I don't really like Instagram because of the way it can make people feel and the way that the content, I guess, that is normally shared there, it can make you feel awful about yourself. Um, and I'm going off on a tangent. I don't really know what I was saying. I felt like I have a frog in my throat. But yeah, to get all off that, I'm in Indianapolis training to become a flight attendant, and I've met so many cool people and bonded with so many cool people and have learned an overwhelming amount of information. And I look at flying and pilots and flight attendants in a completely different light. I never thought it was the easiest job, but I just didn't know all of the, I guess the core purpose of the job as a flight attendant is to be able to save lives on board if there is an emergency. Like, it's really cute to dress up in a little outfit and serve cookies and shit, but really, the core of the job is if we have an emergency while we're in the sky, if we have an emergency while we're in the air, in the fucking sky, we're trained to try our best to fix it. And that is, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of wild. If you really, really think about the logistics of it all. But yeah, that's why I'm here in Indianapolis in this cute little soups and kitchen. It's a cute vibe, and I'm loving it, and I'm excited to see where else I go. So I got based in Boston, so I'll be in Boston for a little bit, and yeah. But other than that, things that have been happening in life have been just letting go. That's been the theme. New chapters, letting go. How can you pick up anything when your hands are full? You got to put some stuff down and pick up something different. And I had to drop so much shit. Like, I had to drop a lot of dead weight. And I remember I saw a quote on Tumblr like 1,000 years ago that everything I've ever let go of has claw marks on it. And it always stuck with me just because I have the tendency to have the death grip on things that I just gotta let go of. And it's a process. I think sometimes I do stuff cold turkey, just drop it, cut it, done. And it's like, you can't. My mind and my heart are like trying to catch up. Like, my heart is like, wait, hold on. But my mind is like, done. Like, drop it, leave it. So yeah, I tried to just cut niggas off without, tapering. And I don't know if that's contributed to my, honestly, lately, in terms of like relationships, romantic relationships, I felt nothing. And I've been trying to think back to when I felt something. Like, I remember the first time I said I love you to like I don't even know what to call him, my first love, my high school sweetheart, my favorite boyfriend. I don't know if he's my favorite anymore, but back then he was my favorite. And it was the first time I'd ever really experienced that kind of love. And I remember feeling like I was on a cloud, listening to music and only being able to think about the way that I felt about him and the way that he made me feel. And I've yet to experience that. And I don't know if I ever will again or if I'll experience something different. I think it's like the first time you do a drug and you get that high that you never get again. The more you continue to use. And it's like, maybe I've depleted myself of the love feeling and I just want to feel it again because it is so blissful and pure and nothing really compares. Maybe like really good food, because I think it's all the same chemical. I don't know if it's serotonin or dopamine. I forget which one is the love drug, the love chemical. But yeah, like a really good steak and like a mashed potato with butter and scallions and sauteed spinach and like a really good, the crispest club soda you've ever had in your life. And then I'm trying to think, what's my favorite alcoholic beverage? I don't know, but it's like the best meal ever. That's what it feels like. And I don't know, I haven't felt that. And I think I was trying to manipulate the situations with other people to get that feeling, but you can't force it. You can't force that. But yeah, in a way, I feel, listen, and here's why, sometimes you have to cut down weight, because if you start to accept things from people, you start to believe that's what you deserve when it's not at all. And you know that it's not, but you've just allowed something to continue for so long that you're like, I guess because they see you like this, you see yourself like that. And I just one day, like, do you know what the fuck you are? To myself, do you know who you are? Like, and you know what you want, and it's not this. So why are you here? Why are you still dealing with it? And it's the craziest wake up call. And I've had it before, but it was different this time. It was very different. Something just snapped. And, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I wonder. No, I don't. I'm lying to y'all. I don't. I know it was the right decision, but sometimes you just, I hope my earring isn't clinking too much. Let me stop moving. It's a habit. People can become habits, and also it's just like a comfort thing. One of them, because it was more than one that I had to leave, one of them was literally my comfort zone. Had been for like the last 4 years, my comfort zone. And then shit's just too comfortable, it was way too comfortable. Way too comfortable. Sometimes you gotta, shake shit up, remind niggas who you are. That's why with another one, for a minute, he was too comfortable. And when we used to hang out or whatever, and sometimes we would ride in my car, like, whatever. When he got in my car and I knew he was about to get in my car, I would pull the passenger seat, like tilt the seat back, because it would make, sometimes dudes get in cars, lay the seat back and whatever. And, he thinks shit is sweet. He opened the door, he'd get in and he'd fall back, and just, I know his heart sunk just a little bit, and it made, like, who was in here? Who was sitting here? Exactly. You gotta keep niggas on their toes. And, that's what I'm doing right now. That's another reason why I'm in Indianapolis. Another reason why I'm going to Boston, to keep people on their toes and stop playing with me and thinking that shit is going to be sweet or be that way forever. Absolutely not. Do you know what's in Boston? Do you know it's Harvard and Cambridge? I don't know. I'm from what I know, I think, and MIT and Mass General Hospital. Do you know it's rich, smart niggas in Boston? And that's where I'll be. Stop playing with me. And sometimes you just have to set your sights higher and really fully step into what's meant for you. What is that song? I Am Woman. And she's like, ask for what I want and somehow it finds me. The law of attraction. Been asking God. And that's also when I was watching church, Pastor Leslie said, sometimes God has been leading you along in life, blessing you. And the minute something doesn't go your way, you question him. And people question God and compare their lives to other people. And God, why don't I have this? Why don't I have that? Give me a sign that I should still, follow you and believe in you. So sometimes you don't need a sign that, God loves you, God has your back, that God has been blessing you. Sometimes you don't need a sign. Sometimes you need a flashback, and that kind of stopped me in my tracks because I was making breakfast and I had it playing on the TV. Stopped me in my tracks and I started bawling because sometimes you don't need a sign. You need a flashback. Flashback could be 10 minutes ago, 10 years ago, 10 days ago. But it's not how you want it right now. You think somebody has it better, but really, you don't know what's going on with people. Look back in your history, and sometimes it's crazy, and I think to myself, the same breath that I am complaining that I don't have what I want, that God doesn't have my back, is the same breath that I'm breathing life with, that he is blessing me with that day, And so, at the beginning of the year, I was going through it, unsure about life and if I should even still be living it, if I even want it anymore, if I deserve it anymore. I just ask for what I want and it finds me. So I'm getting emotional, and also I have so much to study. Tomorrow will be, I believe, day 11, day 13 of classes, and Tuesday is like the fifth or sixth exam. We have 8 exams in total. We have to learn drills. The days are long, 10 to 12-hour days at this training center with 30 other people. This shit is like American Idol. People are being sent home if they don't pass the test or exams or whatever. It's wild, okay? And it's overwhelming, and it's kind of fun, but I just want to make sure I know everything and I have everything together. And I've been having a recurring dream for probably the past couple of years about me being in school, and the school could be like physically a place I've never been to, or sometimes it's my elementary school, and we have tests and I haven't studied for the test and I get it wrong and it stresses me out. And now I have this opportunity to kind of do school again, and I'm really taking advantage of it because it feels so good to get it right and the topic be something that it's not only new to you, but you're about to have this experience to use it in a way you never have before. And being here definitely feels like what I imagined freshman year at the university feels like, when you go away and you have your dorm and you meet these people and you have these wild experiences. And I'm grateful and I'm happy. And that's another thing, happiness. I sometimes want to sabotage my happiness so badly because I feel like I don't deserve it. And I don't know I don't know why I said it like that. I don't know why I feel undeserving of happiness, or I'm happy, but I'm scared to fully experience it and embrace it because I feel like the other shoe is about to drop. Like I feel guilty for enjoying myself or enjoying my life, or scared of what's around the corner because there's no way that I can feel good or be happy or enjoy life because I don't know why I feel undeserving or why I feel guilty or why I feel that, okay, this good is going to be met with something bad, because that's the only way. Life has to be this balance. Definitely. Ow. I just hit myself if you can't see. And so I want to get out of that, and I want to fully experience and embrace my happiness and understand that bad things will happen. Things that I don't like will happen, but that doesn't negate the good feeling. That doesn't negate me being able to enjoy my life and enjoy these experiences and be grateful for my blessings and being able to recognize my blessings. So yeah, this is a cute little, I hope it didn't make anyone dizzy if you're watching this. If you're not, I have a TV in the background that is playing this kind of repetitive, it kind of looks like the Powerpuff Girls hearts, but it's just like continuously going. And it looks like a galaxy. And I just thought it was a cute vibe. And yeah, so thanks for listening. I don't think I did a proper introduction because it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. But my name, I didn't fart. That was just this chair. But this is 20 something. Thank you for listening. My name is Phoenix. I am the host, and I'll be back soon, okay? Because now I can do this on the road, and yeah, let's just see how this turns out. No promises. Inconsistency is my greatest downfall, but I'm always worth the wait. Bye. That was a weird kiss.